Proudly serving Northwest Iowa since 1920, Marcus Lumber Company is your full-service destination home center. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to guide you through everything, from small do-it-yourself projects to professionally built new homes and buildings. We pride ourselves on using quality products, free delivery, and treating our customers like our friends. Listen in on this customer who explains how the Marcus Lumber experience can benefit you on your next project.
And Marcus Lumber has a very good reputation of their homes, and we wanted somewhere where we could go and sit down with somebody and run ideas through them, not just have a home that is kind of a stick home that is built, 100 of them. We kind of knew what we wanted, but we wanted some expertise, opinions, and try to get everything we wanted in our ideas and putting it together.
One big selling factor was the people that they do have working here. Each one of them is really specialized in a certain area, and that's something you don't get from a retail chain. I'll throw a name, whether you go to like a Lowe's or a Menards or something like that. Sometimes you feel like you get some weekend warriors that are helping you out and maybe don't have that in-depth knowledge of the products that they deal with every day. And when you come up here, you really get that hands-on feel that they have a solid knowledge of what it is that you're wanting to do with, whether you're in the kitchen area or whether you're in the plumbing area. I mean, it's just kind of nice to have that background there.
We could come in here anytime, and they would make time to sit down with you and go over and ask. I mean, sometimes I felt like I was asking probably the silliest questions and asking the same question over and over, but they were always very patient and easy to go over with things.
The showroom is a huge benefit to them. A lot of people have a hard time maybe visualizing what they want, and to be able to come here, I know it really helped Jill out.
I am not always a person that can see it in my head. I have to see it for myself, especially when it came to tile work, the tile matching up with your vanities and your types of woods that you had. It was nice because they have all the samples, and you can actually take the samples over to the type of vanities you have and match them up, and it made a huge difference. The same with the showers. You can just kind of get a feel and a look of how it's all going to flow together. So, I mean, it was a huge advantage. I was up here all the time with samples and putting things together, and it made it that much easier. I mean, this really was a very easy project. I was, maybe a little, everybody always says when you build a home that it's a lot of stress, and we didn't feel any stress at all. We really didn't. It seemed very easy. It really did. When you get into building a house, you don't realize how many things go into it. It's not just the product, there's a lot more behind it. And that was so essential for us because we could come to one place and have that. We didn't have a list of 20 different people and they weren't affiliated at all that we had to keep track of. We basically could call up here and they did all the work for us. Basically, we just had to pick out what we wanted to go into our home, and they took care of the rest. And if there ever were any questions, they would always be quick to pick up the phone and say, what do you guys think about this or this? It was very easy to work with because we didn't have everything scattered all over. It's one place.
A lot of places, where you go get your materials, and that's it. I mean, you walk out the door and you never have that relationship with them, where here you build that bond and you have that customer service and stuff after the fact, where if there are any issues, boy, they're right out there, to take care of it if you ever did have any, and that's what's kind of nice about it.
Stop in our expansive 18,000 square foot showroom to see, feel, and experience why Marcus Lumber is where quality and service make the difference.